Oh, hi. Welcome to Slow Cooker Sunday. So we have another crock pot meal. Today we're going to do a coconut curry chicken. We also decided that after this we're going to try to lay off the chicken since it's like impossible to find right now. So we're going to try to give you some other meat recipes to use that are not chicken so that hopefully you can actually make them. So for this, I'm kind of winging it. I don't really have an exact amount of measurements in mind. I'm just going to add stuff and see if it looks good. So, Steve's cutting up an onion for me back there. So we are using just 2 thin sliced chicken breasts. This is a good idea too, like if you do have chicken and you want to make it last longer, we always, what do you, butterfly it?
Yeah, it's like butterfly. You just lay it flat and then cut it in half.
Yeah, because like they usually come pretty thick. So we always butterfly it and package it in 2s because we can never finish an entire breast to ourselves. So we cut it to like what we will actually eat. So if you're making more than this, just keep that in mind with the measurements. I guess I can just dump it right in. Or should we rinse it?
Let's rinse it.
Yeah. We're gonna rinse it. It looks like chicken skews me out when it has that little gooey look to it. I don't like that. So I rinse it and pat it dry if it looks like that. But I'll start adding some of my other stuff. So I have petite diced tomatoes here, a smaller can, just 14.5, and we drained the liquid out. So that's gonna go in. And we are going to serve this over cauliflower rice because we're doing keto. So this chicken recipe is completely keto friendly, but feel free to serve it over regular rice if you're not doing keto. I have a can of unsweetened coconut milk here. This is 13.5. And it's like kind of thick, you know, so I'm using my spatula to like, dig it out. It squirted, yeah. You can don't. Oh my god.
Whoops.
Get that. Our chicken flew right off the plate. Get the bleach.
That is some slippery chicken.
Slippery chicken. Grab the bleach though. For real. Because now I have like a chicken wet spot. I'm just going to leave my spatula in there for now because I'm going to have to be mixing everything up. Going in there. Alright, so now I'm going to get into some of my spices, but first let's put this onion in there. We just sliced up a half of a small onion, so not like a lot of onion, just a little bit. Alright, so spice wise, I'm doing paprika. We have, this is yellow curry, right?
Yes.
Yellow curry powder and some ginger. So the ginger, I'm only going to do a half teaspoon, and I will put obviously the ingredients in the description. The instructions are easy. Add everything to the crock pot. That's it. I'm going to use a tablespoon of paprika, and I haven't decided yet how much curry I'm going to use. I think I'm just going to go for a tablespoon. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm not sure how much of a spiciness this has to it. I don't think
yellow, it's red curry that's spicy.
I don't think it's too spicy.
I think I'm just going to go for a tablespoon, and like maybe later, like after it's cooked and like kind of blended, we'll try it.
Yeah.
And if we end up adding more, we'll let you know, but like I don't think we're going to be adding more. It smells so good.
Break it up.
Yeah, it's like stuck. I'm doing this in the crock pot just for slow cooker Sundays because it's chicken, but just keep in mind I've made this before with shrimp, but not in the crock pot. I've done it just in a pan over the stove. So that's an option too, to do it with shrimp, which is super good.
Yeah.
And I want like a tablespoon of garlic, but can you just rinse that off, please, because it has the spice on it. I'm going to do a tablespoon of minced garlic in there and some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, I'm not measuring. I'll get Steve to add that tablespoon of garlic while I'm cracking some pepper.
We always use these jars of minced garlic.
Yeah.
Just because
it's just easier.
It's easy.
I don't have time
you get a lot of it
and cut up garlic all day. And like garlic is smelly, so I don't really want to smell like that all day either. It's just easier to scoop it out with something, and then you don't have. So I'm doing like
salt,
a teaspoon.
Some salt.
And obviously, it's gonna, when it heats up, that coconut is gonna break down a little bit. But I'm gonna stir it as best as I can right now, and then cover it on low. We're only using those 2 thin breasts, so ours isn't going to take that long, like just a couple hours on low and it'll be done. But obviously if you're using a lot more chicken, you want to consider that it's going to take a little bit longer to cook. But the goal is this is going to break down and become like a shredded chicken and have like a really, really yummy sauce in there to serve over that cauliflower rice, so your rice and everything can get the sauce on there. I think I need to get a fork to scrape that off. Coconut is thick. It has almost like a sour cream consistency.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it is coconut, so it solidifies like when it's cooler. That's good.
Yeah, good enough. I just saw a lot of garlic on there that before. All right. Ooh, I almost touched you with a dirty fork. So cover on low. Oh, that curry already smells so good. Cover on low. I'm gonna say ours is only gonna take like maybe 2 or 3 hours total. Yeah. It'll start breaking down, but I can come back in a little while and check on it, and if it's starting to shred, I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll show you the finished product later on. So thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so normally when it's boiling, I crack the lid, and I forgot to do that. So we are just going to move it into a pan to just reduce the sauce a little bit. So normally like in the crock pot, when it gets to the point that you see like a lot of bubbling going on, I like to just like slide the lid over slightly and leave it cracked, and that'll help the sauce reduce a little bit. So if I would have done that at the time that it was boiling, my sauce wouldn't be as thin. But we're just going to scooch it over to a pan and thicken the sauce a little bit. That's always an option, like if you are the same as me and you did not get to do that, or if you feel like the sauce is a little too thin. I know it's an extra step, but you can always move it over to a pan to thicken that sauce a little bit and let it reduce.